got 2 new pets at the Watch My Chops dog training team. We've got 2 cockatiels. The reason for this is because I am going on an advanced trainers course at the end of this year, and as part of this course we need to be able to train a different species other than dogs. So it's a matter of choosing the right pet. These are 14 weeks old cockatiels, both males, that we've named Gonzo and Walter. We've just literally brought them back from the shop, so all we're going to do is just put them in their little cages and let them settle, just leave them alone, because obviously it's a big trauma to leave the shop. So they've got food, they've got water, and they're going to have to settle in, and then as they settle in, very slowly we will start training them. So I'm going to go and get them. They're in a big box, but they're both individually wrapped, if I may say. Hello, little guys. There we go. So we're going to take the first one out. So be as gentle as possible, because we don't want to frighten them more than they need to be. Alright, go. It's hard because I can't quite see what I'm doing. There we go. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. It's okay. Okay. So this one is Gonzo. Good boy. That's okay, little guy. We're just going to get your brother. Good boy. There we go. There we go. That's Walter. Quick. There we go. Just going to make sure that the cage is shut properly. There we go. Welcome to the Watch My Chop team, guys. Yeah. Good boys. There we go. So then we got Gonzo with the more white on the little back, the one that's climbing on there, and Walter was on the perch. As I say, it's a big trauma, so we're just going to leave them alone and just come and check up on them, just to make sure they're okay, but we need to leave them in peace and quiet. See you later, little guys. Okay, this is day 2 of Gonzo and Walter's arrival. They've been a bit quiet yesterday, but they're sort of starting to cheer up a bit. They've been eating today. We've bought them a radio, so they've got a bit of noise while we're not in the room. They seem a little more confident than they were yesterday, so they're slowly but surely settling in, and we're just trying to remember which one is which, so we call them by the right name, and that's a slow but good start. So this is week 3. Now we've had Gonzo and Walter. They're doing pretty well, they're pretty tame. What we've been doing is basically showing them that humans aren't that bad, and so what I've been doing, I'm going to show you, is just basically rewarding them for coming towards me, either going on a perch, going on the finger is not quite there yet, but we're working on it.
Also, it's really interesting to see how different they are. We've discovered that Gonzo, that's Gonzo there, is a lot more confident than Walter, and Walter likes to whistle more than Gonzo does, so it's interesting to see how similar they are, but at the same time they're so different, and that applies to dogs as well as humans. They're all, just because they're the same breed of dog doesn't mean that they're just the same personality or temperament. So all I'm going to do now is just get one of their little bars, fruit bars, and just see if they want to come on the perch, and just talk to them and just interact with them a little bit. We've also been opening the top of the cage and putting a big perch across. They have tried to fly, but they still haven't got their bearings very well. I don't think they've flown before, so it's a little stressful for them to do so. So we're not going to do that now. But eventually what we want is for them to be out the cage and be free. So all I'm going to do now is just literally get their reward, which they love. As you can see, Gonzo's already seen me picking it up. And I'm going to put a smaller perch in the cage, open the cage up, and hopefully they'll be hungry enough to come and go on the perch and have a little nibble. So, hello. As you see, they're not scared or fearful. As I say, this one here, Gonzo, is a lot more confident than, but generally when Gonzo does something, then so does Walter, so they sort of imitate and copy each other. So just show him what I've got. Good boy. Is that good? Is that good? And then what I'm going to do, just put the perch. That's a good boy on. That's it. A bit more. That's it. He's a good boy. Never be in a hurry and impatient when you're doing any kind of training, whether it's a dog, a bird, or any other species. You have to be able to work at their pace, not at yours. So it's got one little foot on there. Thinking about putting the other one on. If I put the food, that's a good boy. That's very good. Good boy, Gonzo. And Walter at the back there on the swing is quite happy there, so just going to show him the food in a minute and see what he wants to do. That's a good boy. Hello. Oh, that's a cameraman, is it? Good boy. Is that good, little guy? I haven't been able to sort of get him out the cage. Obviously, always watching him. I don't want him to be worried or distressed. But he seems pretty happy at the moment. So, just very curious birds and interested in everything, which is really good. So there we go. I'm just going to try and give some to Walter as well, but just by don't want them to. There we go. Sorry, Walter. There you go. Good boy. So good. Still hungry, but a little shy. There we go. So that is it for week 3. We'll catch up soon with some more news about how Gonzo and Walter are doing. See you later.